Welcome to your weekly air tribe report. This is the Peace Dealer, and this video is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Please keep in mind, if your rising or moon sign is in these signs, this video also applies to you too. And the card we have for all of you is the Page of Wands. Thank goodness, because we've been getting some pretty negative cards. And I want to play the blame game, but let's not talk about that right now. Because the Page of Wands is talking about this week, we're all going to receive some very exciting news. And what this is for is to spark a new desire. You know what's going to happen? This is Gemini season. And for Geminis, this is the first house. But if you're a Libra or an Aquarius, this is your 5th and 9th house, which is still affecting your first house personally. What a lot of you are going to experience is a new identity forming this week. You've had a concept of who you want to become, and you're going to see yourself becoming that person. It's going to be tangible, and you're going to be very excited about it. And you have every reason to be excited about it. But let's get into this reading, shall we? Welcome, Gemini, to your weekly air tribe report. The 3 cards that I have for you are the Knight of Wands, the Magician, and the King of Pentacles. Given the excess, I don't want to say excess, it's really just 2 cards, but given the presence of royal court cards in this weekly spread, you definitely want to look to 1 or 2 key figures that'll be of great influence to you this week. They're going to be mirroring very powerful and magical qualities that you possess within you to stoke, stir, and bring it out of you. Especially with the influence of the Magician card, the card of Mercury, your ruling sign, you're going to see how you could real time take the intentions you have in your heart and soul and whoop them up and make them real like magic. This is the influence of the Knight of Wands. You're going to want to take the events of this week and just run with them. Put your ideas into action ASAP and take this burst of passion that you will feel and literally run with it. Go jogging. But really, put your ideas into action. Be active, because what this is going to do is set you up for great abundance at the end of the week, especially with the King of Pentacles. A lot of you Geminis are going to have more control over your finances that you have had in a long while. Once again, this is because of the influence of the Magician, taking the action and energy you're taking and manifesting it into something more than you thought you could manifest it with. As far as the love is concerned, we have the Fool card, which honestly is a great card for many signs, but it's one of the best love cards for you, because a Gemini in love needs somebody who can handle that high viral, unstable energy, and that's exactly the Fool. It's the card of Uranus. You are set to go on a new adventure of the heart. The beautiful thing about the Fool card actually is it indicates the single and happy individual, and so you're going to really come to an appreciation for being single, which is going to attract love to you, ironically. But those of you in a relationship may find you end a relationship, and the reason why the Fool card is great is because you feel free. Some of you may be entering a relationship with someone this week. However, the influence of the Fool card suggests that you keep it light and playful. You don't want to rush to any commitments. The Fool card is indicating someone or an energy that is very radical, genius, but youthful and playful. Once again, this is all about opening yourself to new experiences, and you have to have an open mind, because this person or yourself, they're not going to be your type. They're going to be a little bit outside of what you usually go for, which is what's going to make the connection exciting. And as far as career is concerned, we have the Tower card, which is basically indicating an unexpected shock To some of you, you could receive way more money than you're used to. For some of you, you could take a huge loss. So be prepared for some kind of mishap to occur that you were not seeing coming. This is not going to be something you can't recover from, but expect the unexpected. Whether that's an unexpected layoff from your job or an unexpected promotion. As far as the karmic card, we have the Page of Pentacles, and this week is going to give you a great understanding of what you're learning. For many, this is the card of a student. Some of you may be going into summer school. Some of you may be making a new investment and preparing to learn something new. The attitude you want to take this week, regardless of what's happening, is that there's always more to learn, and the things you're learning are going to really give you greater practical foundation to move forward with in the future. Until next week, Gemini. Welcome, Libra, to your weekly Air Tribe report. This is the Peace Dealer, and the cards that I have for you this week are the Death card, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. The energy of these three cards is basically indicating you are not the same person that you were since last year's Cancer season. And we are about to enter this year's Cancer season, and it's going to be evident to everyone. A lot of people really think you are that same person. I mean, in the back of everyone's heads, there is an understanding that people grow and develop, but they have no clue that you are on some other shit. I don't know what you've been doing, Libra. I know y'all are some archangels. I don't know what juice you've been drinking, but you have made this very pivotal transformation about yourself, about who you are. Your ambitions are totally different. You still want the same thing, but for totally different reasons. And you're going to rise from these ashes of the phoenix. This week is going to mark that total transformation where you rise into victory. You and Leo are just going to be stunting on everyone. And the thing is, you want to take this transformation and immediately rush into what you're trying to do. Normally, there's this majestic grace that comes with the Six of Wands. It's a Jupiter and Leo card, but the Knight of Swords is saying it's no time. I'm not making friends with any of you. I have a goal that I'm wanting to accomplish, and I'm jumping right into it. And you're going to really employ some revolutionary tactics that you think of on the spot with your intelligence, and nobody can really copy it because nobody thinks like you. So you're going to really have a powerful week. Expect friction, however, because you're going to be rubbing people the wrong way. But this isn't a time to feel bad for people. You, especially if you're in a competition, which you will be on a career end, you're going to emerge victorious. And I don't care if they're your friends, you're going to beat the crap out of them if it's a competition and make them question why they would even compete against you. As far as love is concerned, we have the Two of Pentacles, Pentacles, and it's saying that you actually want to juggle prospects. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You may see that person A is the love of your life, but there's still, you're a Libra, so you always have options. There's person B, and there's person C, and D and E and F. But even though you know person A might be the one, you still want to mess around with B and C, and D and E and F and G. But that's only because your experience with dating other people will only prove more to you why A is right. Now what's really gonna happen is you're gonna see that person D was the right one for you all along. Get it, person D? All right. For those of you in relationships, this is saying that incorporating your partner into your duties is going to help. He or she is probably going to be interested in it as well. You're going to be very busy. So instead of letting your busy work schedule get in the way of your relationship, you're going to thank yourself for incorporating your partner into the work you have to do. You will probably already do this, but just do this to a little bit increased of I forgot how I was going to finish that sentence. As far as career is concerned, we have the Five of Wands, which is saying that the competition is fierce. But if you remember what I said earlier, you're going to stunt on all these bitches. So just see this competition as a friendly display of ego waving. Hey, I may or may not do what you do better than you, and this is when you say, ha ha ha, bitch, let me prove you wrong. Ignore any petty hassles and treat it as they are, just petty hassles. Either way, the brainstorming that you're going to do with the work you do is going to be very valuable. So don't take any pettiness personally. If anything, see the positive in it. And as far as your karmic card is concerned, we have the Six of Swords, which is plainly indicating that once again, you are continuing this transition period. But this is not so much more about the transition as far as it is you seeing how you have grown mentally. The quality of your thoughts is much better. The quality of how you communicate is reflecting the transformation of your soul. Find people who you can really talk to about the stuff on your mind, because that's going to be healing and soothing. And until next week, Libra. Welcome, Aquarius, to your weekly Air Tribe report. And this week is special because I actually did something for you that I never do, and that's pull great cards. I usually pull shitty cards for you. This is awesome. This week I have the World, the Star, and the Page of Wands, which is the Air Tribe card. So whenever I pull the general card of all the signs in the tribe for a general influence for your specific sign, that means you embody that energy the most, and you're going to reap the best stuff from it, which paired with the World and the Star, honestly, write a blank check for yourself and send it to the universe. That is what this energy is. You're going to receive the most exciting news. You're going to receive big breaks this week. A lot of your dreams are going to come true. Breakthrough, breakthrough, breakthrough. Some of you even on a national level. Let's say I'm talking to someone like Ellen, who basically hosts a national television network show. This is going to even break her through to new levels, but since she's already, let's say, at this level of breakthrough, I mean, that's kind of subjective to say, but it's going to, it's kind of alluding to her being able to use that position, or someone like her in that position, to really affect great change on a national scale. This is a huge deal. I'm trying to think of some transits on the fly. I can indicate this. All I can really think of, other than the mutable cross, is this 5th house activity with Gemini. So really, you don't have to dream big, because this is the week you're going to realize your big dreams. As far as love is concerned, we have the 3 of Wands, which is indicating that any relationships you're currently in, or budding, or wanting to happen, you're going to actually see them set in motion. So if you're in a relationship with someone and you've made plans with this partner, you're talking with this partner about your future. Number one, that's what you're going to do this week. You're going to talk to your partner about your future together. And you're going to see very clearly how far you can really take this. And here's the best part, you're going to put it in motion. So this is going to really cultivate feelings of security and excitement, because you're seeing that it's going to go places. Especially if you're single, start making plans now for the type of relationship you want and where you want it to go. This is only going to attract this partner into your life. And if you're single and not looking, this is a great card, because it's basically giving you a great idea of the connections you have all around the world. As far as career is concerned, we have the 10 of Wands, which is indicating that sure, this week may be pretty great, but you're going to be swamped. You're going to be busy AF. You're going to be very burdened with responsibility However, this is a card of success. It's the burden and responsibility that comes with success. So yeah, you might have just landed this breakthrough deal, but you're gonna realize, oh my gosh, this is more work than I even knew I signed up for. This is good, but if you let it overwhelm you, then it'll be bad. Of course, good and bad is subjective, but it's very important to keep in mind. Do not take on more responsibility than you're able to. All right, tell that person who wants you to do their work to F off. As far as your karmic card is concerned, I pulled the same card as Libra, the Six of Swords. I almost said Wands, which is basically like Libra, indicating that you've grown. The quality of your thoughts and communication are updated, upgraded, and you really want to express your thoughts to those who you want to hear them. I'm gonna be honest, some of those people would not be bothered to care what you have to say, and hey, it is what it is, but other people will be, and they will balance out those thoughts with great communication to soothe your soul. Until next week, Aquarius.